Thanks to the Crestview teachers, you saw some outstanding things, and most importantly, thanks for the kids for their willingness to share what they're learning. Let's take off now. Let's head over to Newport and see what's happening there. Hey, we're in Newport with Ann Maden. We're in a fifth grade classroom, and you've had a chance to visit with some of your kids. And if you can tell us a little bit about what these groups of kids are involved in right now?
Right now, they are currently making books on an app called Story Creator. Looking at different character traits. So they had a chance to go through a list and pick different character traits that they weren't quite sure about, and now they are creating a book showing those definitions.
It's been interesting watching them that every one of them is doing a totally different thing. And so as you see that and you see the tool that they have, does it allow for greater creativity?
Definitely, definitely, and I see them much more engaged. They're working at their own level, their own pace. They have their own different ideas. So
you also see that these groups are very collaborative, and it brings about a tool, it looks like, where rather than one kid having something in their hand, they all have something in their hand?
Yes, and they're all participating. They're all very excited about it.
And as we're in the school year now, about halfway into the school year, can you imagine a classroom without these iPads?
I can't. I absolutely love it. So it's very much changed my teaching.
And when you think about that and you think about teaching and learning and every student having one of these, have you seen some things that have really surfaced to help kids grow individually?
Definitely. Definitely.
Can you give us an example of what that might be?
Just everything that we're doing each day, I'm able to look at, they're able to create different things using different sorts of technology with math. I'm able to look at who's not understanding, who's getting it, and be able to pulse whole small groups from there. So
sure. I think one of the last things I wanted to ask you about is when we were visiting one of the groups, they talked about how when we go home at night, we have a video we have to watch, and then we come back and then we do this. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is?
Yep, we're involved in a flipped classroom. So my teaching partner and I have made videos for each lesson. They watch it at night, they come back, and then they have their work time to work in class. It alleviates homework struggles at home, parents not understanding how to help them, so I'm able to help them here at school.
So are you able to determine who's watched the video and who hasn't?
I do. They have to take notes, which are at the end of the video. So it's also easy to know if they understand, most of the lesson in class too.
So what that's done is it's given you more time to work with the class, individual small groups, because the lesson has already been something they've participated in.
Definitely. Usually it's 20-minute, half-an-hour lesson, and so now I have the entire hour to work with them with math problems.
Very cool. Thanks for what you're doing here at Newport, and thanks for allowing us into your classroom.
All right, thank you.
At Newport, Mrs. Maden's class, we're with
Adama, Julian,
Taryn.
So you guys, when we were walking by, it looked like you were having a ton of fun with the lesson that you're doing. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing?
we're making a video about a character trait, and we are acting.
Oh, so you're developing some acting skills too?
We are taking turns acting.
Okay. What else? Tell us a little bit more about what you guys are
So
doing.
what we're doing is we have a page with a bunch of definitions and a word on it. So we would take that word and then act it out, and then we would put it on this video, and we're going to make a whole booklet of the word, and then it's either going to have like an example, like she would be cold-hearted and she would walk past her when she's feeling sad or something.
So what do you do with these videos again?
These videos, what we do is we post them on here, and then after we're done with our whole entire book, we are going to share them with the class.
So the whole class gets to see your work? Is that pretty cool stuff?
Yep.
That must be really fun to watch what everybody else comes up with.
Yeah.
Cool, thanks. We'll get out of your way and let you finish your work. Thank you. Before you guys go on, will you tell us what your first names are?
I'm Skyler.
I'm Scott.
So what are you guys doing?
We're doing character traits, and it's like how someone, like what their personality is, and we're doing different words because we had to have 12 points in each. There was the easy word, which was 1 point, and there's hard words for 3, and there's middle for 2, and we picked up to 12. So
you're videoing those? What are you going to do with the videos?
Then we make a book out of it, and then we show it to the class.
Is it a pretty cool thing?
Yeah.
It seems like when you look at these character traits, you further understand them by being able to actually act them out or take a look at them. Is that assumption correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks for the work that you're doing. We're at Newport Elementary in Miss Maden's class, and today we are with
Zach,
Yesenia,
and Allison.
And you guys are in 5th grade, right?
Yeah.
All right, so what they're going to do is they're working in a small group, and they're going to tell us a little bit about what they're doing. So, Zach, we're going to let you go first. Can you show your iPad to the camera, too?
Yeah, well, we're doing this app and it's called Story Creator, and like we're gonna make a book of all these character traits and stuff.
So is this stuff that you would typically do in writing anyway, but you're doing it in the iPad?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to tell us a little bit more about it? Let's get yours up so they can see what it looks like.
Then we have all the definitions here, and we have a paper that we got to pick nine.
We needed, like 12 points or like different kinds of like one had like 1 point, one had 2, and one had 3, and you had to add them all up.
Okay.
So these words we chose, and then we had to get a definition and then put a picture.
Okay. Allison, you want to turn yours so they can see it too?
I don't have it though, because at the end we're going to, like, in Story Creator, we're going to put all of them together and the pictures, and a big book for the definitions for character traits.
Okay, so since you're 5th graders and you've also been in kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, and you're in those grades without iPads, and what I kind of see is you guys use it as a tool. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
What kind of a tool? What does it do for you?
It helps you like like study on it, like you get to put like notes in it that'll help you with like spelling, social studies, like math.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to add to that?
We also have to watch like a video like every night, not like every single night, and it's like a video, and then we have notes and we take in a book.
Okay, so do you take your iPad home?
Yes.
Okay, and is that how you watch your video?
Yes.
Okay, and that makes it so that when you get to school, rather than Miss Madden teaching you the lesson, you've already heard her part?
Yes.
So does she go around and work with you then?
Like we raise our hand like if we need help.
Okay.
Like
Okay. So, would it be weird, Allison, to have school without the iPad now that you've had it?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. And would you think it'd be a good thing to continue on for other kids?
Yeah.
I kind of look at it and think about sometimes when I go to the hardware store, you see those tools that have they have all kinds of things that they can do. Like it's a plier and it's a screwdriver and it's like an all-in-one tool. Is that kind of what the iPad is too?
yeah.
Okay. So you can do math, art, all those things. Do you have books on it?
There's some apps that we have.
It's like the Chance of Meatballs book.
Yeah.
I can pull it up
Okay.
right now.
Okay, so here's the other question. It's an all-in-one tool, but are there things that you do during the school day where it's not used?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times in social studies it's not used, but it's only if we have notes, and that's like probably that we don't use it much.
Very cool. We're gonna get out of your way and let you guys get back to your work, okay? Thank you.